help entrepreneurs to save time and save money by making big business marketing technology accessible and affordable for small business. Today, we're going to talk about making your business sustainable, being a boss, and making your boss business sustainable. So, for me, sustainable means that your business can run on its own, that it has a steady flow of leads, a pipeline of activity, and it is making money with or without your physical presence in the day to day operations. That's my definition. So, um, but I've noticed a trend and I've experienced a trend, and that is that many businesses promote to help you to get customers and to get leads. But my personal experience has been, and the experience of many others is, be quiet. My dog, what is her problem? Every time I do this live lately, she's been sitting here whining. Stop whining. This is serious stuff right here, okay? I'm going to have you talk to the crowd. You want to talk to them? You're busy. I know. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. Anyway, so but you see it all the time. You get emails. You see them come through on your social media feed. Get customers. No cold calling. No cold messaging. No content creation. No live video. Get leads right away. Get customers right away. And what they're talking about is funnels, right? Sales funnels. Typically, I've responded to many of these, I've watched many of these, I've followed many of these, and they are inevitably always talking about the ability and the power of using funnels in your business, which is undeniably a definitely a good strategy to use if you are prepared. And here is the big if. So my trick question for today is, are you in business to make to get customers, or are you running a business? Are you in business to get leads, or are you in business to make profits? Because what happens with these programs is that most of them are geared towards customers. Be quiet. Most of them are geared towards customers or coaches and consultants, right? Where they have a type of business that's very conducive to having a pipeline or a flow, a funnel that starts. They have a small offer, a medium sized offer, and a high ticket offer. And I personally believe that every business, whether you have a product or a service, can benefit from having a high producing funnel. However, this is part of a strategy that should come out of your business plan. Okay? Because the reality is that if you get a ton of customers and you get a ton of leads, but you don't know what your expenses are, been there, you don't know what's required to make that money, okay? Then you are not running an effective business. If you are out here as a entrepreneur or you're considering running a business and you're being pulled in by this, oh, get customers, no need to cold call, no need to message, no need to do any of that, then um you're going to fail, not because you don't have a good product or service, but because you have to be operating and intentional and executing to a plan. How can I say this? Because I've done it without. And I know the pain. I know the pain. See, she sounds like the pain. It's my dog. She knows the pain. So, and just to say, I'm not against any of these people, these providers, these consultants, because I believe that every single one of them, whether it's funnel building or it's SEO or it's websites or whatever it is, all of these marketing providers are often offering a valuable service in your right time when you are executing to your business plan and you make a decision that you are ready for a thing, then yes, look and find a proper vendor. But in most cases with small businesses, you don't have the business plan. You have not identified your target audience. You have not identified yet your competition and validated your business plan. So If you're going out and you're securing courses and coaching and all these things without having that in place, you are most likely, I'm sorry to say, wasting your money. Not, well, let me just say this. Let me back up. I won't say wasting your money, because when I've done that in the past, I can always come back and at least I have an awareness of something being available. My goal is to give you an awareness of what's available before you invest the money so that you can look back and be proactive and intentional, and identify when you need to make that investment based on your maturity level so that it is effective for you. Because bar none, I haven't seen one to date. Any course like that, you're going to have your target audience and your target market and the problem you solve defined before you can effectively use those strategies. So you have to have a mindset. If you're building a sustainable business, you need to have a business plan. Doesn't have to be complicated. Mine is 6 pages. I'm gonna bring my guy on, but it's 6 pages, and you should be managing your business and running it according to that. Some days I'm off on a tangent, and I'll go to my business plan and say, "Oh, you know what? That is totally scope creep. That is not line with what I said I was gonna do. Let me put that on a shelf over here for some future planning activity." Right? So that's what I wanted to share today. If you are an entrepreneur and you are in business to make profits, not to get customers. And the other thing I wanted to say about this topic real quick is that a lot of times as entrepreneurs, when we are faced with an approach or a strategy that we don't feel we are competent to do. So I'm pretty comfortable on videos. You may not be, but that doesn't mean that video is not a great medium for you to connect with your people. It just means that you have an area that you want to grow in. Because I can tell you right now, with AI and all these other techniques and tools, the only thing that is really going to be very unique about your business is you. And even if you come up with some new whiz bang thing that no one's thought of yet, and you get a patent and all that kind of stuff, it's still just a matter of time before someone comes along and does exactly what you do. So the only differentiator you have between you and the other guys or gals is you. So even though you see this ad that says, "Hey, get customers, get leads, no cold calling, no video, no content creation," know that that is probably the exact thing that you need to learn how to do before you do the other stuff, right? But you have to trust yourself and you have to push yourself to do the things that you know are uncomfortable but can add value to your business. So that's what I wanted to share today, that you are in business for profit as a reminder, and that just because something promises you that you don't have to do a thing doesn't mean it's not a thing you really want to invest in learning how to do. And customers are not the only thing you're in business for. We all need customers. Got it. But what you need are customers that are providing you with a profit. And the only way you can really truly determine if you're making a profit is if you have a plan that shows you both your revenue and your expenses so you can make a decision on pricing and other things. So, I hope this was helpful for you. If it's helpful, then definitely share the video. I love when people share my video. And I will see you next time on Jules Gems. Bye for now. Uh oh, I do this every day. Okay.